Yo, what's good? It's your boy back another video. Chances are, if you get a Sony ZV-10, you're gonna need some accessories. I got a couple I wanna show y'all. Let's get into it. All right, so let's kick this part off on power, because no matter how you look at it, you gotta power this camera. And the batteries on this camera suck. This is Sony's MPW something. I'll insert it, because I know I got that wrong, but damn. Almost died there. But this is Sony's, I would say, probably their worst style of batteries. These do not last long at all. So you're gonna need something to charge these batteries up. So what I recommend is any kind of charging solution. I'm rocking the DigiPower travel charger kit. So this is basically like a little, wall brick that you plug into the wall, obviously. And then it came with like this battery right here. You just drop it in, forget about it. It's real simple, straight to the point, and I like tech that makes my creative process straight to the point. I don't need all the, I don't need all of like the extraness, so I would recommend this right here. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is audio. This is by no means something new that I've implemented in my setup. You're actually hearing it right now, which is gonna be the DJI Mic Minis. Here's the little charging case. It's a little cool little charging case, a little AirPod situation. And this is it just kind of keeps like the receivers inside. But again, like I said, I'm using the actual setup to record this right now. All right, so another piece of important gear that you're gonna need as a content creator for your Sony ZV-E10 camera is gonna be a memory card. This is one that, one that's already in the packaging. So for me, I have quite a bit of, memory cards just built up, because before I switched over to the Sony ZV-10, I used this bad boy right here. This is the Action 5 Pro. So before I switched over to this, from this to this, I'd already had micro SDs or SD cards. Then I'm over here stumbling over these words, but I've already had mine from this. So I would just recommend, going into Best Buy and consulting, or whatever you're gonna buy your camera from, or maybe I can link some in the description. But this is actually a Sony branded SD card. It came with, I can't even talk about that right now. Just know it came with a kit that I got for my camera, basically. But I usually go SanDisk when it comes to memory cards. All right, so the next thing that I got that I say is kind of like if you're gonna be a content creator and you definitely want to film outside, or you just want like more of a cinematic approach to your videos, you're definitely gonna want one of these right here. If you're not familiar with what this is an ND filter. This is what I actually use when I film outside. I did have a few videos that I posted when I first got my camera. I didn't have one of these, and boy, that footage looked bad. But I just kind of wanted to get the content out. And another piece of advice as a content creator, I just would, put the content out. It might not be the best at first. Like, I know clearly my content ain't the best, but I'm still gonna put out videos until I find myself getting better, But to get back on the topic, this is a variable ND. This is a 2 to 32 stops of ND from K&F Concepts. Look at that. You can even see, like, as I put it closer toward the lens, you can kind of see how darker it makes the image. And this one's a variable, so I can kind of like change the intensity. So right there, you can see nothing. But if I change it, I appear. So yeah, this is pretty dope though. There you go. A little bit of beat, a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Showing what it look like. But yeah, this is ultimately what you'll need to be able to film outside. Actually, I want to touch on, while I have this ND filter out, I want to touch on lens filters in general. So I was on Amazon, I was kind of like just scourging, just trying to find like, more filter options to give me like different looks, because sometimes like, when you're recording, it kind of gets boring when you just doing like the same type of edits, the same type of style. You might want to do like a more stylized look. And so I found a company called Walking Way. and they specialize in filters. And so I grabbed this one right here. I gotta show you the other one in a second, but this one is their Slim Soft Filter version 1. And this basically just makes stuff like a little bit more softer and dreamier, kind of give you more of a cinematic feel. This is, you know, I think it'll be, you know, pretty chill. I can't really give too much analysis on it because I just got it today, so I can't really give you a verdict on if it's good or not. But stay tuned for future vlogs, and I'll, you know, do more of like a, you know, using these filters in person, using these filters to show y'all what they, you know, kind of how to perform. I don't know why. Like when I hit that record button, my thoughts just go like touch on is gonna be. It was actually a gift for my birthday. You know what I'm saying, my birthday was September 16th. Your boy is officially in his status. I won't say my age because I already said my age already in the last vlog that might come out before this one, maybe. Who knows? But I got the Sony. Basically, this is a Sony like selfie stick thing. I don't have the actual name. I'll put the actual name in the video. But basically, what this does is I'm able to like screw my my Sony ZV-E on top of this, and I kind of like, you know, do a little. You know what I'm saying, pretend this is my camera. I can, you know what I'm saying, in public, which I don't do because this camera for me isn't really like great for vlogging. It's my Action 5 powering off, by the way. But this is like not really great for vlogging unless you have a stabilized lens, which I don't right now because I'm using a kit lens. Well, let me stop there. I could use steady shot, but then it crops in. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yes, it's stabilized to an extent, but not really. So, until I invest in more stabilized lenses, I kind of don't vlog with my camera because it's like, it's kind of like hard. And when I mean vlog, I mean like selfie mode like this, you know? One of those joints. I don't do that because, again, the footage is always choppy, so I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, do that. But this is also, this makes like a good like table, you know, top tripod as well. So the legs extended like that. So I probably would use this as more like a tabletop tripod versus like an actual, you know, vlogging stick or whatever. But I do like though that this kind of like, you know, you can like move it back and forwards and stuff like that. And then it has buttons on the front so where you can like hit record, hit the zoom in. Let me try if I can do it. See, if I hit the buttons right here, it zooms in. Ooh, that's stalker mode right there, man. That's stalker mode. Let me zoom out. But yeah, that's pretty cool though. And then also, I can take photos. I can hit record, obviously. And then I can hit the C1 button to kind of mess with like my background blur. But overall, it's a pretty cool accessory. It's even better when you ain't gotta pay for it. So, you know what I'm saying, it's a gift. So I'm happy I had to buy it. But yeah, these two actually together when they came in a kit. So if you buy this this grip, you get this this SD card with it as well. It's called the Creator Kit. But now we have to do an unboxing. I think this one is gonna be the one. So let's unbox this stuff first, and we'll, you know what I'm saying, go over it. All right. So I've been kind of wearing this all day long. Let's go ahead and give you a little bit of ASMR as well. That's kind of weak, huh? So here's my other filter. I bought a total of 3 filters. This is the, okay, so this was a soft, no, I lied. This was the filter that I mentioned before from Walking Away. It was the white mist diffusion. That was version number 1. So this is version number 2. So really I bought these because they were on sale for like $9 a piece. So I'm like, why not? Even if it don't work, it was only like $9, you know? Man, they boxes suck though, like, there we go. All right, so I won't show the unboxing because it's the same as that one, but I will see if this one gives me a different look. Let's see. So let's see. You kind of see it's making it softer too. I'm gonna screw it on. Let's see how it look. All right, so I have that on. Y'all let me know how it look. Probably keep it on for a little bit. But yeah, that's the version number 2 with that's the same filter, but just like in a different strength. So we'll see how that looks. Let's go to the, all right. So we got here, y'all see that? This is a small rig case with a grip. So I'm low-key excited because one thing about having a camera like this is I low-key get scared because I'm like, I don't want to drop this camera. And if I do, I'm cooked low-key. So this grip is gonna kind of help me with that. It's gonna add a little bit of protection. So they say. So starting off, this is like the Allen wrench you get with it to screw everything in place. One, two. Oh. A little instruction manual, or not really instruction manual. You can go view the instructions, this barcode, I guess. All right. This, ooh, that feels great. Oh, hell yeah. That feels great already. That feels great already. That feels way better. I think my hand's still a little bit too big though. But yeah, that feels great. I ain't gonna lie. I just need to put this on. So let me put this on. So I'm gonna switch either to my Action 5 or I'm gonna switch to my iPhone. All right, so I got the cage on. Loki's a little bit nervous because I couldn't get my damn lens to poke back out. So like, I done fucked up. But I got it back on, no worries. And I might have filmed me putting this cage on in 60 frames. So I gotta, so now either y'all gonna get a sped up version or a slow version. We gonna see. But it comes with a mounting key that I've already put back inside of the actual cage because it's there so you can kind of take it on and off. But personally, I don't see a reason to take off my cage once it's on. It's on. You have these different accessories. Pretty cool. I don't know what they're for. I'll find out as I use this cage. But that's gonna wrap up pretty much like my. Well, no, actually, I might have to add in a clip tomorrow because I'm waiting on one last filter to come in. It's the black mist filter. That's the one that I originally went looking for, and then I found the white mist filters. But we're gonna see how that one does when I get it in tomorrow. But for this part of the vlog, that's pretty much it. And yeah, so you know, I just realized too, the audio. Oh man. Yeah. All right, so take 2. I was trying to close this part of the vlog out because, yeah, but my audio wasn't connected. All right, but anyways, that's gonna wrap up this part of the vlog. I do have one more package coming tomorrow, so maybe I'll add in a clip of me unboxing and using that, and then that'll probably be it for this vlog. But if there's anything that y'all want me to send y'all a link to, it's my Osmo powering off again. But if there's anything that y'all have any questions about or want to see more in detail about, just leave a comment below. And for me, it's gonna wrap it up. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Whew. This is a long one.